Hi everyone, this is a tutorial on how to complete your Modern Foreign Languages self-quizzing homework. So the equipment that you will need to do this is a normal pen, a purple pen, your knowledge organiser, your languages homework booklet and the Yates Academy planner. So we're going to start off first of all by looking at the knowledge organiser. So your knowledge organiser is what we call a parallel text. So on the left hand side we've got the French or the Spanish, and on the right hand side we've got the English translation. In your lessons and as homework you will be working your way through the knowledge organiser to learn the French or the Spanish on the left hand side. Every week your teacher will give you a line or two or maybe three or maybe four to learn for your homework that week. So you'll be told which lines you need to learn. You will then need to go home and learn those lines, first of all, by using the look, say, cover, write, check method. Okay, and the look, say, cover, write, check method is described in the front of your booklet, your homework booklet, and you can also find this explanation in your planner as well. And this is what one of the pages looks like where you need to complete your homework. So you'll see at the top it says knowledge organiser lines. So in the lesson your teacher should tell you which lines it is that you need to be learning for that week. So for example, we're going to start off with lines 1 to 4. And to do that we're going to have a look at our knowledge organiser, and we're going to use the look, say, cover, write, check method. So first of all we're going to look at our knowledge organiser and we're going to read out the English. Hello, I would like to present myself. So that's for line 1. Then we're going to look at the French. We're going to look, say, bonjour, je voudrais me présenter. We're going to then cover it up. We're going to write it out. And we are going to check. Okay, so when you are doing your checking, you need to use your purple pen. So you need to check each individual word. So we've got bonjour, bonjour. So if it's correct, give yourself a tick with your purple pen. Je. Correct, give yourself another tick. Voudrais, voudrais. Now you'll see here that I've made a mistake. I've missed the S off the end of voudrais, so I'm going to give myself a cross for that one. And I'm going to correct it underneath. Then we have me, that one's correct, and présenter, présenter. You'll notice that I've missed the accent there, so I'm going to give myself a cross and I'm going to correct it underneath. Okay, then I'm going to do exactly the same thing again. So I'm going to look, say, bonjour, je voudrais me présenter. Cover, write, and check. Okay, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing again as I'm checking each individual word. So bonjour, je voudrais, I remembered to put the S on this time, me, and présenter, this time I remembered to put on the accent. Okay, so I got that one correct, so I'm going to give myself a tick in the box there. Now I would like you to write out every single line at least twice with no mistakes before you can move on to the next line. So we've only done that once, so I need to cover it up again, so do the same method, look, say, cover, write, check, and I need to write it out again accurately before I can move on to the next line, and then I would move on to. Okay, so that is how we do our look, say, cover, write, check work in our homework booklet. After we have finished doing it, so we've learned our lines, so in this case we were learning lines 1 to 4, we're then going to do our self-quizzing in our planners. So in the planner, you'll turn to whichever week it is, and you'll see that we've got the instructions for MFL self-quizzing there again. So you turn to whichever week you're quizzing on. So let's say, so here we're going to write out the questions, and our questions are going to be those 4 lines in English. Okay, you'll notice that we've got 10 questions, so you just write out those 4 lines twice, which would make 8, and then you choose the two that you think you're struggling with the most to practice again. So, hello, I would like to present myself is going to be question 1. Okay, I call myself Françoise and I have 14 years. Now you'll notice that sometimes this is written out literally. So in English we would say I am 14, in French they say I have, and in Spanish they also use I have. So it is written out slightly differently in English. It is absolutely fine if you want to either write it out as I call myself and I have, or whether you want to change it to English, which would be my name is and I am. That is up to you. It depends on how you feel best, most confident in your self-quizzing. So I'm going to leave it as it is on the knowledge organiser, and I'm going to write I call myself Françoise and I have 14 years. Okay, so you will write out all of your questions down to number 10 there, and then you obviously are going to put your knowledge organiser away. So you're going to close the knowledge organiser, get rid of that, and then you will sit and do your self-quizzing. So you need to try and now remember the stuff that you've just been learning using the Look, Say, Cover, Write, Check method. It's really important that you do this weekly and that you bring your homework booklet to every single language lesson that you have, so that your teacher can check that you've been completing your homework accurately.